All right, welcome back to my channel. As you know, or maybe you don't know, my name is Jason Matuk and I'm a realtor in South Florida. But what I'd like to do is to show you the nicest homes for sale. And this time I'm taking you to New York City. To be more specific, we are in the heart of Soho on Thompson Street, just between Spring and Prince. So the reason I picked this property is because it has something very unique that I've never seen before. There's a Zen garden in the middle of the living room, a home movie theater, rooftop deck, chef's kitchen. The list goes on of the things that I'm super impressed with this place. Just the views alone on Thompson Street are breathtaking. You have rooftop views of the north, south, east, and west exposures, and you can see the Freedom Tower and the Empire State Building. What else is there to look at in New York City? Actually, there's a lot of things. Anyway, this is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. It's got about 3,500 square feet. However, we are in a co-op, so those things are always like an average. This is a house built on the turn of the 20th century, pre-war. We're looking at about like 1900. And it doesn't get much more boss CEO than this. So right off the elevator, it takes you into your entrance. And then this is the service area with the laundry and a little bit extra storage with the vacuum cleaner and whatnot. But you come up these well-lit stairs and leads you right into paradise, to be honest. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind when I walk in is entertaining. You know, you have all this glass, this light exposure. The lighting in here too is just completely, it feels finesse. It's just beautiful. And then you have a kind of a casual dining breakfast table right here. One feature that I love about this kitchen is just how all the countertops are stainless steel. It's beautiful and it feels very professional and clean and sanitary. I like those things. And then even by the window over there, you just have a nice bench to sit. So if you have maybe a little bit more guests, just extra seating, you can't complain. It's perfect right there. The floors here, so they're not just beautiful black tiles. This is, I'm gonna have to read this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to read this because it's a lot of words. Honed volcanic bath salt, sewn slab floors. That's a mouthful, but it's beautiful. As you can see, it's black and sleek and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The stainless steel countertops in that little breakfast room leads into the kitchen, and you have this gorgeous induction stovetop. And even, I mean, I had to comment on it when I was going through the tour myself. You just have this like very professional, I feel like the ticket goes right here when you're starting to cook. It's really cool. We have this beautiful vent, all this lighting and all the lights on the top as well are recessed. It's just absolutely perfect. Leads down to your sink with the oh, I thought this was like a dish hider. But yeah, it leads down to your sink. It has the best kind of appliances you can get in here. Back to the stovetop really quick. The stovetop is a cupper's butch. If you know what that is, you know what it means. I'll put the price and the name right here in case I messed that up. Decor, conventional ovens and microwave. Hand rubbed larch wood millwork cabinetry. Look how beautiful that thing looks. And it completely complements the floor and the stainless steel. Chef's kiss. I'm filming a video, I don't have time for that. And so it leaves here and you might be thinking, oh, Jason, where's the fridge? Or maybe you just know where it is. It's right here. And look how beautiful, almost scrapes the ceiling. That's how well it's been designed. And then Thermador refrigerator. This thing is massive. And on top of all this, let's say that this is not minimalist enough for you. You can easily just come out over here. These slide out and then it closes like a door. And that happens for all of these. This can be covered, this can be covered, and it leaves you with this really sleek, clean, like if you just want to entertain but no one needs to use these things, it's very nicely to do that. And then more seating. So the kitchen for me is always a place to hang out, and just having this long bench here, all of your friends, the family members, it's a great feature to have. Everyone's comfortable. And on top of that, all of the views, and you have a park right there and the exposed brick buildings. It's just, there's no complaints over here. But from this kitchen, once you're done cooking the food, once everyone's gotten what they need, you're gonna head to the dining room to enjoy this meal, and let's go take a look as we come over here. The dining room has this really incredible feature. So you have this remote, and with this remote, if I can figure it out, it raises up. And the reason that that you have this feature is that when people want to get in to have their meal and whatnot, they can just climb in. I'll show you myself. So you get in, you come sit down, and then you can lower it, to where you want it to be. And so I would keep it right here. And this is amazing because not only can you enjoy seating for 15, 20 people, it's huge. There's also this beautiful projector home screen on the wall above the fireplace where you can sit, watch a movie, watch the news, watch Jason Matuk's luxury home tour videos. and just really get the best of both worlds. So as I come out of this, you know, I can just get out. Okay. It's gonna lead us into the living room. So much to talk about in here. So as I was saying over there, when you look up, there's no TV in this living room. However, you have a home movie theater projection screen right here. The projector is just hidden flawlessly behind there, and it just opens up to 23-foot high ceilings, all the natural light that you could need. You want to talk about natural light in New York? This is what they're actually talking about. It's just beautiful seating this is entertainer's paradise, if you ask me. You got wraparound seating going all the way. You get that one musical friend who knows how to play the piano, throw them on there, or just hire someone. I don't know, Alex knows how to play the piano, whatever. And then the best part is, you have this much needed, especially for a Florida person who's in 39-degree weather, this much needed gas fireplace just to top it all off. It's perfect, and it's nice and toasty warm. And then from here, it's gonna take us towards the master suite. As you come up these stairs that are, once again, very well lit, you're gonna pass an atrium. And you know, I've maybe seen this once or twice in like South Florida, but I've never seen this in a house in New York. It's just absolutely breathtaking. You have this beautiful cherry blossom tree, and it doesn't get much better than that, honestly. For New York style living, to have an atrium right off your bedroom is absolutely beautiful. And another thing is, you might be thinking, you know, that's not really a lot of privacy. You know, how you can just walk into the master bedroom, you can see through everything. Well, the good thing is that with the click of a button, you can literally close these shades and they will completely black out the room. And on top of that, you can also have the blackout shade to come down. So that will make your room completely pitch black in here. And the best part is the door then closes and it becomes a proper room in itself. But you know what? For most people who live here with their significant other or their family, I'm leaving this thing wide open. This is absolutely beautiful. Waking up to it, it's almost better than waking up to views, in my opinion. It probably is. Black slab tile continues into here, and then you have just perfect place to sit, sunken in bed. That's exactly how I love my bed, just sunken into the floor, nice and cozy, TV on the wall, and then the walk-in closet over here. This closet is fantastic. As you come in, first of all, it's all black, just like how I would have it. And it's just got all the space you need, all the lights. This is probably one of the coolest bathrooms I've ever seen in any tour I've done so far, but it flawlessly, again, leads in. And you also have a pocket door here as well. So if you want that privacy while you shower, you got it right here. And then as you come in, you have this really cool design. This is a sink-in, step-down tub. So when you come down, not only can you take like a soak-in bath here, and you have your dials here, and it can fill up to the first step. You also have a rain head on top, and you know, you get this thing on, and that huge, massive rain head just comes down on you, and now you're taking a shower. It's absolutely perfect. On top of that, all the floors in here are heated. So once again, on a cold day like this, you turn on your heated floors, and it doesn't even feel like a cold day. It feels like a warm day. And then just to add, you know, how many cherries we put on top of this ice cream? I don't know, I lost count. You have this natural light that comes in from this window over here, and it leads up to the beautiful sink. It's just absolutely, it almost wants to leave me speechless. You have this huge, huge sink. I love the design of these you know, faucets and dials. It's gorgeous, and then just more lighting in here to add it up all at the top. From the master bedroom, let's walk back over, take a look at the guest suites, and then we'll head to the second story. Comes down. It's shocking every time, no matter how many times you see it, this never gets old. So we're gonna take a look. The design is perfect. You know, it seems that this place is just like, almost has no flaws, honestly. There's not one downside to it. It comes down into here. So now you have like your guest quarters completely separate from entertaining in the master suite, and it starts you off with the first guest bedroom. So you come in, take a look. Really good space. I mean, remember, we are in New York City, so space is not normally a thing that you see a lot of, and here it is. This has this gorgeous window overlooking more exposed brick, the lighting going around. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with this room right here. This could be a master suite, and it'd be more than enough. The nice closets on one side, and then As you come down, it leads from this bedroom to over here, and this bedroom pretty much exactly the same as far as size and views. However, you get 2 windows here, and 2 is always better than 1. So maybe this room's a little bit nicer, but you got the recessed TV and all the lights. It's just an absolute. It's a shame to call this a guest suite. I want to call this a VIP suite. And then the bathroom that these 2 rooms share is just right out in the hallway. So, you know, they race out here. Whoever gets to it first, it's theirs. But you come on in and take a look. You have a towel warmer right over here. The beautiful facilities, the shower, just absolutely fantastic. It's kept reminding myself that we're in New York City. This looks like something that you would see in like one of the most expensive houses in Miami, or I don't even think Miami has this kind of love. No way. I don't think so. No way. So we're gonna come around the corner real quick while we're talking about guest facilities. The good thing is that if you do need a guest to go to the bathroom that's not living here or visiting here, you just want them to have their own separate bathroom, the guests can actually come down here, and they didn't waste any space. They kept it under the stairs where, you know, people sometimes make the storage, but they made it a guest bathroom. So check this out. And it's not too shabby. I mean, you still get every facility, the towel warmer, the huge sink, and then this amazing double entry walk-in shower with the rain head at the top, and then another natural light window just to let it all in. It's just, the detail in here is just unbelievable. From here, let's go take a look at the second story, and the surprises will just keep continuing. Let's go. So we got to the second story, and I know you might have thought it was over. You said, Jason, you used all your tricks. Absolutely not. So the first thing, as soon as you come on up, I mean, where do I even begin? Right over here, you have this outdoor terrace. This is the first of many. I'll show you real quick. So when you come on out, listen, we're in New York City. You locals, you know about this rain. It happens, right? But it's beautiful to me. This is amazing weather. It overlooks where that natural atrium was. So this is literally just out in the open. It's beautiful, and then you can see all of this from inside in the warmth. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And on a sunny day, you can imagine just having this table out here to eat, just the fresh air alone, looking over the atrium. It's fantastic. And we'll come back in. You're gonna pass, and this can be many things, right? They have it set up as a executive office. This is a CEO office. This table, it's one of the longest tables I've ever seen, but all the space they're gonna need. They can put multiple computers, multiple chairs, the bookshelf behind for all your accessories, and then this balcony perch, like look over that you have over the living room is fantastic. You know, who knows? Maybe you want a break, you just want to come over here and just watch the news from your projection screen. There's so many things you could do, and the 23-foot ceilings just really pop out over here. And as we come across, it's going to lead us to the second terrace with the views on the opposite side. So this is the west side. We saw the east side, so let's take a look over here. So as you come on out, literally just something that you don't really get to see a lot of in these kind of apartments, but lounging out here on a sunny day, you're tanning, you're getting that fresh air. This, even just little details of this, like glass. I can see the top of the Freedom Tower from here. And you know, this is just a beautiful scenescape, you know. Hold on, gotta do this real quick. It's just too nice. I mean, come on. And that's how it really is when you live here. When you live here, it's like you're living in a movie, something that you see on popular social media accounts. It's just fantastic. And then to get even better than this, let's go upstairs to the rooftop, and it doubles. You think this was nice? It's going from west and east exposures to north, south, west, and east exposures. This is it. This is definitely, correct me if I'm wrong, you've seen my videos, this is definitely one of the nicest places I've ever had the pleasure of touring, and it only gets better. The weather, it does not faze me at all. It's warm in my head, it's a sunny day in my head. That's how it feels out here. You come out and it starts right away. You can see that you have 360-degree views of out here, and just once again, you know, downstairs built for entertaining, and so is up here. You have these weatherproof seating chairs out here. Maybe throw a couple cushions on it to make it like more homely, but summer's kitchen, right? You got the grill, sink, refrigerator, everything that you're gonna need out here to have the hell of a party on top of a rooftop in New York. And then let's point out the most amazing facts is that I could see the Empire State Building from right over here in all of its glory. And then as I come down to this side of the terrace, it leads, and now I can see the Freedom Tower. Just look at that thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is actually where I'm gonna end this video today. I just want to give a quick shout out. Yesterday, I went to go have my favorite Jamaican food in all of, Chelsea. Actually, you know what? At this point so far in New York, went to Ting's yesterday, and I was out there commenting on the steamy mac and cheese. Sweet Lurleen, she came up to me, she said, Jason, I watch your YouTube videos. I just want to give a shout out to you. Hopefully I didn't say your name incorrectly. I hope I didn't. But anyway, it was really nice to meet you. And everyone who got to this point in the video, thank you so much. We have one more tour in New York, so it's a little bit different vibe than this one, but it's gonna be hard to top. It's gonna be hard to top this one. We'll see how it goes, and thank you again for watching my video. Shout out to the listing agent, Ethan, Oliver, Ruthie, for allowing me to do this tour. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and contact them. Thank you.